The Canadian walk sign always makes me laugh because the legs are so far spread apart, it seems very unrealistic. Two things here. Check out my awesome Saturn socks. These are new. And also my new way of tying my shoelaces around my leg. See, because these laces are really long and I kind of don't want them flopping around that much. So I usually tuck them under here, but I don't like the way it looks. But my friend in Toronto was tying her shoes like this, and it's a revelation. It's a game changer. I think it's in. Finally, another dog to bring the tally up a little bit. Also, this dog's name is Lil B. Good morning, everybody. I'm at the park. I'm gonna record an episode of my podcast with any luck.
I love you more than I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and that is incredible because I really love The Rock.
Wow, garbanzo beans are the best thing that I have going for me currently. All this soft backdrop clouds, patterns, and then this big giant cumulus sticking out in front of it. Whenever I see this type of cloud, it reminds me of the Trifid Nebula. If you've never seen it, look it up. Trifid Nebula is very beautiful, but our sky has its own nebula. Is that what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Look at this shit. I just popped outside to see what was going on in the sky, and it pays off. Gonna have some oatmeal. It's the best looking meal I've had in a year and a half.
You know that at this size, she can swallow your whole body and digest you for 90 years.
Eating some cornflakes with some unsweetened almond milk. I usually prefer soy milk, but this was all they had. I'm editing video, and Ben is too. He can't even hear me. He's got noise-canceling headphones. Yeah. It's called rain. We don't know who the fuck is in charge of this, but it happens. See, this is why garbanzo beans are in direct competition with Soylent, because they're a meal replacement shake. Custom Steven Rogenbuck merch for this show. Wow. 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 There's the people outside. This is Ryan, who made the merch and on the show. With an apple. David has brought me something. Beans! I've got some beans and bananas, oh my lord. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh right.
I pretty much know exactly the way this is going to turn out. Loud construction. I'm eating more leftovers. It was really interesting with this last night because I was super sweaty at the reading and I felt so thirsty, and then I got this, which is really high in sodium, I feel. And I felt like my instincts were telling me, like, don't eat this. It's not what you need right now. You know, like I wasn't thinking or saying like, oh, this is so salty or something like that, like knowing about the sodium content, but just my body knew. I'm wondering if I actually got like significantly dehydrated last night because I just keep draining these, just knocking them back, and I just feel like I need more and more. Eating the bananas I was given at my show last night. Been feeling kind of shitty today, but trying to get a lot of work done anyway because that's partly why I'm feeling shitty. Touring around the country is cool. I'm lucky to be able to do it. I love meeting new people. I love hanging out with some old friends, but it's hard to get as much work done while traveling. Hi everybody, my body is in subpar condition right now. I feel that it's bruised up from doing handstands and falling over. I haven't been getting enough sleep. And last night I felt like I had a fever, although that doesn't feel as much like that this morning, but I'm eating the last of the food that I was given at my reading. Garbanzo beans and corn. My body feels really bad. Feels like definitely sick, I think. For some reason in the past few days, I haven't felt like eating as much, and I try to still eat anyway, but I know I eat less, and then I feel weak from that. I'm staying on the 1st floor of this building. This is probably the fanciest venue that I have ever performed at.
Like, how are we responsible to each other? And what about in writing? How do we consent to a feeling, and how do we then live through it, and what if we don't?
What are the odds of something happening at 12:50? 10 to 1.
Store called chair up. The exclamation point is a chair. And if you look inside, it's just these huge piles of chairs. Wow. It looks like one of those macaroni penguins or whatever.
Yes, it does.
Wow. Y'all know this is what carrots look like on the inside. And this one, the middle was extra hard, so I bit and the outside just slid right off. I'm on the bus about to leave toward Philadelphia, doing a reading there tonight. It's probably going to be the sickest I've ever been at a poetry reading. This cloud looks like a narwhal. It looks like a narwhal. Wow! How I feel today is I want garbanzo beans or I want to fucking die.
I wanted to zoom in on it.
I bought a bag of mandarin oranges last night, but it was a fool's mistake because they're out of season, they don't taste that good, and they were expensive. As you can tell, I've still got the sickness. I'm just hanging out resting today in Philadelphia, but taking a bus to Delaware tonight. I don't know if y'all can tell this on the phone recording, but it looks like the background sky on this side is like whiter than on this side. It's more blue over here. So I could be wrong, but I feel like there may be some cirrostratus on this side. Stratus means layer cloud and cirro means the highest up. Cirrostratus is really thin. Like if you've ever seen a halo around the moon, it's because there's a layer of cirrostratus between the moon and you. Sup everybody, I've been sleeping most of the day. Right now I really just feel out of it. Like I do not feel like I'm here on Earth. I imagine this might feel a little bit what it feels like to be possessed by Satan. Like you're here, but you're a little bit removed. Y'all, it feels nice and warm. Nice and warm on the ground, on my feet. I spent a lot of time this morning reading from a book called Socialism Seriously by Danny Catch. It seems really good so far. I'm reading my book on this porch now, and I don't really give a fuck. Definitely under some cumulonimbus hellfire. And what's up with this dividing line? I just got off the megabus in Baltimore. Sunset right now, and this thing, that top part of that cloud formation has just sort of blown over to the side. Whoops. Ordering more of the macro books. I thought I had ordered all of the pre-orders of them, but it turns out I was wrong. I was missing a whole bunch of them. Fuck. Also, Maryland has the best flag. Okay, Maryland has the best state flag. Bernie the dog. Bernie the dog.
Wow! Garbanzo beans are everything to me now! And I mean everything! My life sucks lately!
I have a cup of money. I have a cup of money. This cat's fucking satanic as fuck. It kills people too. This cat murders. Tomorrow I'm going home to Tucson, and I am glad about that. Month gone from home. It's time to go home. Nice. Also, another thing I'll note is that this month I have not felt as much momentum toward making videos and putting them on the internet because I haven't really done that much. And I feel like when I stop making videos and putting on the internet, then it feels like, oh, that's scary to do. That's a lot of work to do. I don't feel like doing it now. So you can like lose your momentum and then it's like harder to do it than it was when you were in a rhythm of doing it. Holy crap, these ducks are really rocking, and I love these ducks a lot. I've been mostly sitting around being a badass piece of shit most of the day like I have been, trying to get well, but look at these. I'm gonna eat these plums that my host let me have. I mean the carrot too. I'm a badass piece of shit. I don't even care. I don't think I care. Oh, it's me and Mountain, and we're eating the plainest meal ever. Who fucking thought of that meal? Who did that? Scrub-a-dub-dub, fool. Clean up your act, or else you're gonna die. Okay. This is really cool, man. Being alive is sweet. Come on, everybody. We can do it together. It's so beautiful to be here with Mountain and plain white rice and to be alive. Wow. Wow.